Korea's exports in June reached an all-time high of over $102 billion, making it the fourth nation to exceed the $100 billion monthly threshold behind Germany, China, and the U.S.
6월 우리나라 수출액이 1,020억 달러를 넘어서면서 역대 최고치를 기록했습니다. 이로써 한국은 독일, 중국, 미국에 이어 세계에서 네 번째로 월 수출 1,000억 달러를 달성한 국가가 됐습니다. Tell us more.
Yeah, guess what the reason is? Semiconductor shipments, of course, led the gains. They jumped 199.5%, so basically doubled on year. Yeah, to $44.82 billion, that exceeding the $40 billion mark for the first time. Exports of computers rose 308.8% to $5.41 billion. Also, SSD demand from some of the big tech terms being a big part of this as well. So, yeah, the tech sector of Korea is taking over the world.
Exactly. Loads of big records there. 여러 가지 이제 최초 기록이 세워졌습니다. 6월 수출이 이제 1,022억 달러를 기록하면서 사상 최초로 1,000억 달러를 돌파하게 된 기록. 그 다음에 이제 반도체 수출 같은 경우에는 488억 달러를 기록했는데요. 단일 품목 중에서는 최초로 400억 달러를 상회하는 또 이런 기록을 세우게 됐고, 그 다음에 무역수지 흑자 362억 달러였는데요. 사상 처음 300억 달러를 넘었습니다. Wow, Korea did really well in terms of exports last month.
Yeah, the Korean stock market has been going crazy over the last several months, and certainly more evidence of why.
Yeah. When we talk about these high numbers or stats, we call it a high. We can talk about temperatures having a high as well. But what's an all-time high?
An all-time high is a number that has never been reached before. So they've set a record. They've done something that had not been accomplished. So if we had an all-time high, let's say, of a temperature, then it's the hottest that it has ever been.
Yeah.
We often talk about records in sports. Maybe if somebody hit more home runs, an all-time high in home runs, then they've hit more home runs than anyone has ever hit before in that league. So we often use this for records and other superlatives of something that's never been done before.
All time, 역대. high는 명사고요. 최고치예요. 그래서 역대 최고치, an all time high. 날씨 얘기할 때도 최고 기온을 a high라고 하는데요. 이제 the highs today will range between, let's say, 25 and 35 degrees across the nation. 이런 식으로 표현을 할 수 있죠. 왜냐하면 최고 기온이 각 지역별로, 각 도시마다 다 다르니까 그때는 highs 해가지고 오늘의 최고 기온은 몇 도부터 몇 도까지 ranging 할 겁니다. 이렇게 얘기를 할 수 있겠고요. What about a monthly threshold?
Well, monthly, we're obviously talking about months and each month of the year. Threshold is the thing in a doorway that you step on to go through the door. So if you think of that as like a passage, and we're talking about going from, let's say, one room to another, you're kind of the threshold is sort of like that in-between entrance. So when you're kind of switching from one situation to another, one room to another, one place to another. And here it's talking about the threshold between $100 billion as their monthly exports. So they weren't in that room before. They weren't in that area that, well, Germany, China, and US was in that room before. But now Korea has crossed the threshold or they've passed the threshold. So now they've entered that room as well. They've gone through the doorway.
Exactly. 이 threshold라는 게 비유적으로는 기준점이라는 의미를 가지고 있습니다. 그래서 monthly threshold라고 하면은 월간 기준점이 되겠네요. 다시 읽어보겠습니다. Korea's exports in June reached an all-time high of over $102 billion, making it the fourth nation to exceed the $100 billion monthly threshold, behind Germany, China, and the US. Now let's move on to the second headline.